What's up, Key Loves? It's your girl Key, and welcome to another video. So as you guys can tell by the title, today's video is yet another story time. Okay, anyway, so so as you can tell by the title, today's video is yet another story time. But before we go ahead and get into that, let's make sure you guys yeah, I'm gonna try not to rock. I think I have ADHD, but anyway, let's. Okay, y'all, sorry. Okay, anyway, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, share this video with a friend who can share it with a family member, who can share it with a family member, to share it with another family member, to share it with the auntie or uncle, who can share it with the dog, the cat, and the snake around the corner, who can share it with the mice in the sewer, and maybe it. Anyway, so as you can tell by the title, wait. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media that will be listed in the description box down below. Yes, get to it. Okay. Thank you guys for all the new subscribers that I did get. Again, we're nowhere near our goal, so let's make sure we keep pushing these videos until we get to 500 subscribers, because that's the goal, baby. If you're not here, you're not subscribed, if you're liking the video, what are you doing? Pause, subscribe, like it, and share. Carry on. Okay, so as you can tell by the title, today's video is about a story time trip to Miami. They say people fall out when you go to Miami, and honestly, I'm kind of iffy on that, because we ain't fall out, but it definitely was a time. Anyway, so I'm a person, when it comes to like events and stuff like that, y'all, I don't know why I look so big. Okay. Oh, okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm a person that whenever my birthday is coming around or anything big is happening, I'm a person that likes to plan ahead of time when it comes to like events or just anything in general. So my birthday I knew it was coming up. So this is around like October, November. My birthday's in February. So I'm planning this trip to Miami, right? I'm inviting people to come. I'm making a group chat with everybody who was like, yeah, we coming, like it's a time, it's gonna be a movie. Yeah. So I'm inviting all these people, right? And everybody seems cool, and I'm sorry, y'all gotta get comfortable. We're not in our normal space. Everybody's cool about it or whatever, whoop-de-whoop, wop. So I'm not even gonna get too much into like what it was like planning it, but just know everybody was down for it up until, anybody's down for a trip, up until it's time to pay. When it was time to reserve that B&B, them mother truckers started dropping like flies. And so it ended up being 6 of us. Originally, I don't remember exactly how many of us were supposed to come, but it was a good amount of us. It was supposed to be a time. It was supposed to be a movie. Remember? Mm-hmm. Yep. So this is all of our first time in Miami except for Julie's. And then Julie's mom also accompanied us. There's a friend of mine. We're going to call her Sweet because she's such a sweet girl. She came with us. There was me, DC Young Flight, and then my mother. Okay? Yeah, you feel me? You catching up? Did I throw you off? Okay, let's get into it. So, y'all, I'm so unserious with myself. Okay, like I'm very pretty. Anyway, so yeah, so we just gonna jump into when it's time to pay for the Airbnb. When it was time to pay for the Airbnb, I already had to downsize because, like I said just a couple of seconds ago, that a lot of people kind of dropped out. However, we chose another B&B in a group chat or whatever, and I gave everybody a new date, have the money by this date. Y'all, I like to plan ahead of time. I want everything in order. And my thought process was, if we at least have a place to stay, everything else will fall in place. Yeah, am I right? Can't hear you. Oh, okay. Thought so. So, I'm hitting everybody up. Okay, hey, make sure you have your money. It's due today, Send it by this time because this is when I'll be doing Airbnb. I went ahead and actually paid for it myself. And so kind of everybody was kind of reimbursing me. However, Julie did not have her money right away. She was like, oh, I'm waiting on my man's to get paid. When he get paid, we're going to go cash this check. And then, like, I'll be sending you the money. Okay, eventually, I don't remember if it's that same day or the next day or whatever. And I guess I could just look at the messages, but whatever. So eventually I get the money from her. Cool. All right, cool. Boom. So now it's that much closer to going to Miami. Well, actually, we're going to fast forward to the time to go. Wait, no. Before we fast forward, it's that much closer to time to go to Miami. And at this time, I'm like, hey guys, we were supposed to be down there for 5 days, y'all. 5 days. That's what I paid for. Okay. So, it's getting closer, and I'm a person that I like to be considerate of other people's time, their money, whatever, finances, whenever you're dealing with me, I'm gonna make sure you know everything you need to know. So in the group chat, I'm like, okay, hey, the B&B is paid for. This is what's on the itinerary. This is what we're doing. This is how much these prices are, whatever. If you want to look at a menu at this place, this is here, this is that, right? I'm telling that to everybody. They're like, okay, cool beans. I'm letting everybody know what it is that they need to pay, okay? How much money you should have, what you should expect to spend. However, too, even though it was my birthday weekend, I didn't plan things for the whole weekend because I wanted to leave some time open just in case anybody else, because it was, like I said, it was everybody's first time there except for Julie's. So I wanted to leave space for everybody to be like, oh, I heard about this place. Like, can we just go try this out? Or to just be a little spontaneous. You know what I mean? Okay. So, just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. All right. So we're going to fast forward a little bit. All right. Fast forward to the day. It's time to go down to Miami. Everybody's meeting up at my house. We didn't leave that day. We left later that night. So it was a Thursday night because my birthday was on a Friday. So everybody's meeting up at my house. We're going in DC's car, but my mom and my aunt, and my mom and Julie's mom, which is also my aunt. So if I say my aunt or Julie's mom, they're the same person, okay? So my mom and my aunt were kind of like, no, you must be crazy. We're not getting in DC's car. No, because he had a Challenger in DC. Roll running, catch up with me, I blow hundreds. Nah, for real, he be doing a dash. Like, he really thinks he's a NASCAR driver. Boy, sit down, chill out, back it up. You're just a boy. Just kidding. No, I'm not. Back it up. You don't gotta do all that. So my mom was kind of scared to get in the car. So she was like, going to Enterprise. Me and her gonna get this rental. And yeah, so yeah, we're not getting in the car, y'all. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Fine by me. We all can't fit in here anyway. So we already knew we needed another car. So my mom and Julie's mom, they got in a car together. They got to rent a car together. And whatever didn't fit in, because like I said, DC had a Challenger. So whatever didn't fit in his car also got into the car with them, okay? Mind y'all, this Thursday night, it's so much stuff we have aside from our clothes and stuff like that. Because, hold on, I forgot a part. Let me back it up. Baby girl, won't you back that up? Okay, anyway. So when I was planning the itinerary and letting everybody know what was going on, what was planned, Thursday night was supposed to be a pajama party, and Julie was like, "I got food stamps. Like, I can help pay for the cake and pay for some of the food and drinks and stuff, so you ain't gotta spend too much cash because I got these food stamps." I'm like, okay, cool. Like, so that's fine by me. Like, go off with your bad stuff. Like, go out. So she sat there and she said, oh, I was gonna have these days. I get my stamps on this date. We good. You ain't gotta worry. I'm gonna purchase the cake and I'm gonna purchase something else, whatever else she was supposed to purchase. I just want y'all to keep that in mind. Okay, now we can fast forward back to where we were. Catch on up. So we loaded up the car. Like I said, whatever didn't fit in the Challenger got into the car with my mom and Julie's mother, and me, sweet Julie, got into the car with DC. Now we driving, we on the road, you know what I'm saying? We in that thing switching and we lane shifting. Nah, for real, that was so lame. No, that was so lame for real. So yeah, we get there to Miami, right? I'm already kind of mad because I wanted us to leave at a certain time and we left way later than the time that we were supposed to. So when we got there, where we live at, it's already like a 4 or 5 hour drive. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm pissed because why did we didn't leave on time? When I told y'all to stand up, why you didn't stand up? Anyway, so we get there to the B&B or whatever, and we get inside, and at this point, it's so freaking late. We left way later than expected, And I'm so freaking irritated. And no, wait. Before we get there, we stopped at the Publix. I'm so sorry. We stopped at the Publix. So we're going to back it up one more time. If I'm confusing you, I'm so sorry. Keep up. Anyway, so we stopped at the Publix because that's where I ordered the cake at. And that's where we're going to get some snacks and some stuff. Just so we didn't have to eat out on this Thursday night. We could have just made some, get some Publix chicken, maybe some sliders, whatever it was that we said we was going to buy. But the plan was to not buy fast food, to just get food from Publix, and it would just be a lot cheaper for everybody. To something to make sure everybody eat. Because like I said, I was trying to be considerate, considering the fact that we were going to eat out a lot as the week progressed. I was going to say possessed. Like what? Girl, be for real. Anyway. So we get there, I'm waiting on the cake. First of all, the workers cannot find my cake. Now I'm getting irritated. I'm like, I ordered this cake. I'm pulling up my phone. I'm like, y'all are tripping. Y'all know that I ordered this cake. What is y'all doing? Like, what is y'all really doing? Like, what's really going on? Like, what is it? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Like, eventually they got the cake and they found the cake, thankfully. And because I really wanted the cake. Like, I didn't care if we was going to sing happy birthday or not. Like, I wanted to eat that cake. That was mine. It was for me. Please. So anyway, so while we're in there waiting for the cake or whatever, because they doing whatever they're doing, they taking such a long time because for whatever reason, they had a hard time finding the cake, right? Julie's like, oh, I ain't got no food stamps. I ain't this, I ain't that. I can't this and that. And I ain't da. And I'm like, no, I think I might have asked her, like, hey, like, you remember you said you were still going to get this off of your card? Like, can you do that? She was like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. I had to do this. I had to that. I had to da, this and that and this. And I'm like, okay, cool. Can't get mad because it's your card. Like, I'm not going to trip. Just because you said you was going to buy it don't mean that you really was going to buy it. But I'm like, dang, would have been nice to know a little ahead of time that you spent your money or that you wasn't really... Long story short, you should have never said it if that's not what you was going to do. I don't like that. That's not okay. But again, I digress because it's not my card. Like, who am I to get mad? This is my birthday. This is the stuff that I'm planning. So, like, in my mind, let me just go ahead and pay for it. So we get the cake. We get whatever else we was going to get out of Publix. I think we also got some wine because we didn't have any drinks already. Yeah, we did. We got some Chardonnay because I was drinking Chardonnay heavy. Chardonnay, I still be on that. Can't come up off you, girl. No. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I got to drink. I'm pretty sure we had some other drinks or whatever, but the Chardonnay was mine. That's what I had my eyes set on. Exactly that. Okay, so fast forward, we leave out of Publix or whatever. We got everything we need. We hyped. I'm still was kind of sad that I didn't get there at the time that I wanted to get there, but it was cool. It was cool. I was still gonna have a good night, right? So this pajama party, I had a whole vision. I ordered like a big backdrop. I had balloon arches. I had little nice setups. I even bought everybody, I bought everybody matching pajamas. And I can't remember if I had people pay me back or not, but it didn't really matter. It came from Shein and they were only like $8. So I think maybe some people did pay me back, but not everybody. I don't know. I don't really remember. That doesn't matter. But so everybody had these black satin matching pajamas. And I had like this red one with like this black lace top and like this red, if I have a picture of me wearing it, which the pictures from that night are terrible, so not too much, okay? But if I have a picture of me wearing it or a video, I will insert it somewhere on the screen so y'all can kind of see. But it was a red little robe with like a little lace thing around there. It was really cute. And I had my blonde hair, so you know that red and blonde, that's why I had to go for red. That's why I had to go for red. So we get there and I'm irritated. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's already late. Like, does it even make sense to blow up all these balloons, to put this whole arch up? Like, does it make sense? And my mom was like, yeah, go ahead and do it. Like, just do it. Sweet was like, yeah, like, go ahead. Like, what's stopping you? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's just so late. Like, can we really do this or not? And then not only that, the Airbnb, when I walked in, I was kind of a little disappointed because it did not look exactly like the pictures. I was sad, and I was in my mind. I was like, "Dang!" Even though these people backed out of it, I should have kept the first B&B that I chose because I feel like it was so much more nicer. Like, girl, this B&B catfish me. Where they do that at? Like, make it make sense. So I'm already kind of ticked off and thrown off with that, and everybody's like coming in. Nobody really offered to help blow up the balloons or anything like that. And not only that, we were looking around to see where to set it up at, and nobody really had any ideas or any suggestions. So I was kind of like, okay, like, just forget about it. Like, so now I'm sad about that, but I'm like, you know what? Good vibes, good times. We're here. That didn't go as planned, but we can still have this party. We can still get this party going. We can still get these pajamas on. The way the B&B looked, the color still kind of matched a little bit, but not really. It would have been much more pretty if I had put up those decorations. Not even gonna hold you. Not even gonna front. So we're there. I go and get ready. I go and change, shower, put on my pajamas or whatever. And now I notice everybody's starting to change. So while I'm taking my shower, before, because I think we only had one bathroom. All these people in one bathroom. Girl, be for real. So while I was getting ready and while I was waiting on everybody else, I kind of already popped my wine bottle open, sipping. You feel me? Because I needed it. Because I was already feeling some type of way. And I am an emotional girl. I will cry when things don't go my way. I will. And I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to bring my birthday in right. Like I said, it was Thursday. My birthday was Friday. So, it was already late. So now at this point, I want to sit down. I want to have fun. And not only that, this is the first time my mama probably seen me, drunk. She probably was like, girl, I know she seen me sip some drinks, but she didn't see me how she seen me that night. Because, girl, I am a vibe. Like Krishan said, it's a vibe all the time. But it's a vibe. I'm a vibe. Yeah, me. Exactly. So, I sip my drink. By this time, everybody, by the time my drink is feeling a little bit, I'm I'm feeling my drink. Like, the vibes are good. Not even gonna cap. Not even gonna hold you. So, I do have videos, but I don't know if I'm gonna insert the videos because everybody else is in the videos. I don't know how they might feel about that, even though my videos aren't viral. My YouTube videos aren't viral yet. They will be someday. This is not delusion, baby girl. This is real life. So anyway, I have videos, but anyway, so by this point, Julie's trying to put up her pole because she had a pole, but the ceilings was a little bit too high. She didn't have pole extension, so we was kind of sad about that, and it was like, no, we're not gonna let this ruin our night because we really had we was like, Julie, put that pole up. We're gonna have a time. And I ain't gonna lie, she was kind of irritated with that. She was kind of irritated, and she was irritated. The pole, she was irritated. I'm not gonna hold you. She was. So anyway, now everybody's dressed, everybody's drinking. We vibing, we cooling. And eventually we had okay, so y'all know Jenga, whatever it is. Okay, so the little blocks, right? When you pull the block and they, you gotta basically don't let it fall. So I had bought that, and before, because like I said, I planned ahead of time. So when I was back at home, I wrote on it, take 2 shots. If you turn it into a drinking game. Basically what I did. So we started playing that, and everybody's taking their shots and stuff. And at first I was like, no, not me. I'm not gonna do that because I already been drinking the wine. Now I'm drinking these shots, and I was like, no, not me. Not gonna do it. And somehow, some way, we never even finished that game. We're on Julie's live. And we're just turning up. We're having a time. I just remember laughing, joking. Everybody's just vibing out. It was a time. I think we had music. No, we had music. We had music a little bit, but I don't think it stayed on the whole night. But anyway, we had so much fun. I remember literally, I don't know what I was doing. Maybe running to the back or something, and I fell. And then all I could do was literally just laugh. That's all I could do. And it was so funny because, I know my mama didn't see me like that. And at this time, at first, when I first started taking, I was like, oh my gosh, my mama's gonna be mad at me. I'm not grown already. I'm just a child. So I'm like, mama's gonna be mad at me. But I'm still, not even that. She's encouraging the shots and stuff too whenever it was our turn. So next thing you know, I don't know how we ended up down the hallway. It was just a time. It was so fun. This night went so good and so smooth, despite the fact that we didn't get there in time, that the decorations went up and the pole didn't go up. It was still a time. So we in the hallway. We're in the hallway in front of the bedroom that I was sleeping in, right? Why is Julie on the floor, right, with the blow dryer plugged in, talking about it's hot, and she's talking about y'all know that shit that. Boss Mandilo song. She's talking about bitch I'm big. She was literally on the ground, talking about she cooling off, singing the lyrics to that song. talking about that ass forever, baby. I love the way. And she's like, bitch, I'm big, I stand on straight business, and I'm in the door talking about, yeah. Maybe I might, maybe I can insert that part if I cut her out. Maybe I could just blur her face. She's talking about, bitch, I'm big, I stand on straight business. You heard what he said. Whoa. Bitchy biz, yeah. We got about 2 more hours, yeah. Real nigga 23rd, Jordan birthday, yeah. Y'all, it was just a vibe. Like, we in there, we making TikToks. I'm gonna post a picture, like, I'll post a picture. Sweet, I said her name, so I blocked that out. Sweet and Julie are getting on handstands. We're putting their feet on the wall, and I'm there like it's just a vibe. Like, they twerking, I'm smacking it, I'm twerking. So one of the rooms had bunk beds, so you know, so corny, y'all. So, you know, in the song, he like, but that ass is better than 2 bump beds. Oh, she thick, she ain't a cornbread. Y'all, why are we on the bunk beds making a TikTok to that part of the song? How is you cool? Like, is you really cool? It was fun though. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It was fun. We had made so many TikToks. That night was a vibe. I go in the room. Eventually, I don't even know what time. Oh no, my birthday came in. My birthday finally came in, right? Everybody singing happy birthday. You know, it's 12 o'clock. So everybody's like, happy birthday, cousin. Happy birthday, Key. Happy birthday, Tay. Because Tay's another name that my family members call me growing up. You know what? I'm going to block that out. I should have never said that. But anyway, Tay's a name that my family members and people closer to me call me when I grow up. So, you know, they're calling me that. They're like, happy birthday, Tay, happy birthday, da, 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 da. And I'm like, thank you. So happy, right? Just happy, cheesing, smiling, under the influence. And I'm like, I want some cake. Anyway, so the night is over, right? So now everybody's winding down and going to bed because we're so freaking lit. I don't even know how long we partied for. It was just, the night was so much fun. It literally was a blur, but it was fun. I'm in the room. I'm chilling with DC, you know. It's on and popping. He was drunk and he was there. So, like, anyway. Fast forward, next day, it's my actual birthday, right? We wake up. I'm like, okay, today I wanted to go to the beach, right? And then later tonight, I have to get my makeup done, and we got dinner reservations for like 7:30, somewhere around that time, right? So everybody's like, okay, cool. So we getting ready. I also had another cousin who was down there. She was supposed to come to the pajama thing, but she couldn't make it. And everybody was kind of already smoking. Yes, I smoked at that time. We was on a Zaza. Yeah, that married joint. So we was all kind of crossfaded because we was smoking and drinking the night before, right? So we couldn't drive and go get her, and she couldn't come to us. So this day, you know, we get up, we whatever. We're like, okay, who all's coming to the beach? You know, we rolling. We getting ready to smoke. We getting ready for the beach. We getting ready for our day or whatever. So my mom and Julie's mom was like, okay, we're riding in our own car because, again, we're not getting in the car in DC. We don't do that. We don't play. So I was like, okay, like, you know, all right, cool. So everybody's getting up, everybody's getting ready for the beach or whatever, right? The morning went by pretty smooth. It was not bad at all. No, I'm sorry. The beach was the following day, because on this day, we rode around and we just went to explore a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The beach was the next day. So let's back it up a little bit. So on my actual birthday, we really went to, I'm sorry if I confused y'all, but on my actual birthday, we got dressed and we went to get some breakfast. We went to Denny's. I think it was Denny's or IHOP or Denny's, one of those pancake places. So we went there, and then we were kind of like, let's get tattoos, which me and Julie was talking in a DM about, oh, we're going to get tattoos while we in Miami, while we in the city. So, you know, we went to the tattoo shop and we're just all looking, we're just exploring. I have videos of me walking just like the streets of Miami. We did walk past the beach that day, but we didn't go on the beach. Like, we didn't put on bathing suits and actually go on the beach. You feel what I'm saying? That wasn't until the next day. But anyway, so everything's going pretty good. It's a vibe. Everything's going immaculate. Like, it's great. I'm not complaining. Nobody's complaining. We're exploring. And by this time, we're hungry again. So we stop at this little place and we're like, let's get some food. Let's eat. Come on, everybody. Let's eat. Come on, everybody. Let's eat. So, like, we stopped at this little place. It was pretty small. I forget exactly what it was called. But, you know, they're ordering burgers. But it had mirrors in there. So I'm just in their mirror like, she cute, ain't it? We're taking pictures in front of the car. Like, it is a vibe, okay? It is a vibe. A vibe, a vibe, a vibe. We stayed out there so long that literally by the time it was time for us to make it home, I did not get to, I was getting kind of irritated because we didn't leave when we said we was gonna leave. So like at this point, I'm like, okay, everything so far, the traffic is picking up in here. So now we got to factor in that 5 o'clock traffic because it is a weekday. And we have dinner reservations at 7:30. My cousin lives way on this side of town. I need to get there to do my makeup, but the B&B is here, but the restaurant is there. Like, something's not, put some pep in your step. Speed it up, ho. So, you know, I'm kind of getting irritated because everybody's like shopping and like just looking around, doing whatever it is they do, and we not leaving at the right time. And I'm like, I really want my makeup done. Like, hello, like we gotta go. So we in the car and I'm, you know, we seem like we're about to head there, and I'm looking at the time and I'm like, yo, there's no way we're gonna make it. So I was like, there's no way we're going to make it to there because she's like 30, 40 minutes this way, but the B&B is 30, 40 minutes that way, but the restaurant is way that way, like opposite ways. So I'm like, something got to shake, something got to give, something got to get let go. And so eventually I let go of the makeup because I really wanted to go to that restaurant. So I let go of the makeup. I was like, okay, I'm just going to have to go to the house and do what I know how to do when it comes down to beating down my face. Which is not much because I don't really wear makeup that much. But so I'm doing my little lashes. I'm doing my lip liner. You know, I'm making myself look cute. But I am kind of sad because I wanted my face beat and it didn't get beat. Why didn't get beat, ho? I'm just kidding. It didn't get beat because I made a decision to, like, you know. But that's because we didn't leave when we were supposed to leave. Everybody was like, wait, can we this? And we waited till we that. And I was trying to be mindful because, like, it was everybody's first time into Miami except for Julie's. So you know, and then on top of that, I wanted to see too. So I didn't really blame nobody for that, nobody but myself, because I should have been more cautious of my time, more time efficient, whatever the word, however you want to say it, right? So, you know, we get there, I'm dressing up. Everybody's taking their precious time to get dressed. And I'm like, hello, like, it's getting closer to the time we gotta go. Like, I made these reservations for this time. I expect to be here at this time. Like, let's go. What are y'all doing? So eventually we make it out the door and everybody's like, calm down. Like, while we're getting into the car, calm down, girl. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. And I'm like, no, we have this time. We have reservations set for this time. If we only have this amount of time for a grace period, like, we gotta make it there. Like, it's a Friday. Like, I really want to come here. Like, y'all knew this. Like, come on. Like, I wasn't bitchy, but like, I was like, okay, like, let's hurry up, for real. Like, hurry up. So we head there, right? Again, we're in 2 cars. We head there, and again, my cousin didn't come because we couldn't make it to her. So she didn't come. So we head there, right? And I'm checking in, and I'm already a little bit, not irritated, but I'm slightly irritated because I was trying to tell them to hurry up because now we're late. And how does that look? I didn't want that look on me, but that's the look they gave me. Anyway, so we're late or whatever, and everything's cool. Everything's all right. Like, can't complain at all. It's just going, it's cool. It's going okay. Everything's good, right? So, So when I check in, they're like, okay, it's gonna be a minute wait, however long the wait was, which wasn't too long, which was okay, cool, because my mom and Julie's mom were driving kind of slow. Because remember, I told you, DC Young Fly, he put the pedal to the metal. He got down. He ain't played no games, no games. So he put the pedal to the metal. So we were there before them. So we kind of outside. We just taking pictures and stuff like that. And they're like, you know, the restaurant I went to was called The Moon. It was very aesthetically pleasing. Like, I loved it. So eventually they get there. Julie's mom and my mom get there. And so now we're getting seated at the table, right? So mind you, this restaurant is not like Chili's, okay? It's not a McDonald's. It's not an Applebee's, baby. No. It's not Chipotle. So the prices are a little bit more expensive, and that's why I sent it to y'all. That's what I tried to tell you. So in my mind, even before we even made it to Miami, I've been looking at the menu. So I already knew what I wanted, and that's why I was trying to tell them to look at the menu. So when it comes down to ordering, I'm ordering my drinks or whatever. Y'all, I'm ordering me a water bottle. $12 for a water bottle. Like, come on. Now, you know it's expensive. Now, be for real. Like, be fucking for real. BFFR. And so, I'm like, I don't care. Like, I want my water. Give me my water. Like, I knew what I was getting myself into. Like, give me the water. So I ordered my water. I ordered my little drink, whatever drink I had. I don't remember exactly what drink, but I'm pretty sure I have a picture of it. I just don't remember what it was called. And I'll put the picture on the screen somewhere if y'all want to see. And then I ordered me some lamb chops because, like I said, before I even made it to Miami while I was planning this trip, I chose this restaurant specifically for the lamb chops because I wanted to try it. I wanted to give it a try. And me personally, the lamb chops were good. The lamb chops were not cheap though. So everybody's like, oh man, she getting lamb chops, man. She getting lamb chops. Okay, cool. Like what you finna get? So everybody ordering their drinks and stuff like that. And it's like, I want the lamb chops too. Yeah, me too. Hey, let me get those lamb chops too. Everybody ordering their lamb chops and stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool. Everybody want lamb chops. Everybody must pay attention. Wrong. Wrong. Y'all gonna see why. We'll get there. So, you know, the night's going pretty smooth or whatever. It's still a little nice little vibe at the restaurant. You know how restaurants like that, they have the people. I'm sorry, I think I'm overstimulating myself by doing that, the rocking. But anyway, the people are coming. They're coming there, and you know they're taking the pictures or whatever. So everybody posing, cheesing. Not only that, we got our pictures. We're taking our pictures on our phone, our little videos, whatever. Everybody's vibing. Everybody's cheesing. Everybody's like eating their food. And then some people are complaining a little bit. They're like, oh, these lamb chops need this and they need that. And I was like, well, nobody told you to get them. Like, why are you call me a mean? Nobody told you to get that. You just see me get it and you thought, oh, cool, let me get it too. Did you even look at the menu? Like, did you really? Because I don't think you did. So, you know, it's a vibe. Even though they complain a little bit about the lamb chops in the way that they need a little bit more seasoning and stuff like that. Now, y'all know, when you come to places like this, sometimes you got to add just a little bit of salt and pepper. Be for real. BFFR. So, you know, and they taking the pictures. Oh, and they had me stand up by this table. And then, let me tell y'all, it was somebody else's birthday in there, which by all means, birthday twins, like whatever, cool. Why is she like mean like me? Because my dress had like feathers here. It had little pearls, the little rhinestones, and it was very mesh and whatever. And I had on like my little pearl necklaces, my little pearl earrings, my little shoes had they were scrappy up a little bit. They didn't come this high, but they were like above my ankle. And they were like, the heel part was clear, whatever. I'll just show y'all a picture if I can find a picture so y'all can kind of get an idea of what I'm trying to say. So I'll just show y'all a picture of the outfit. So anyway, this girl at this other table, I noticed is just eyeballing me. And mind you, I'm feeling not self-confident, not like insecure or anything like that, but I'm feeling like some type of way because now this lady done called me right here to stand between all these tables so she can take a picture of me. Like, you know how they have their little cameras? Click, take a pic. Yeah, that's what they were doing, literally throughout the whole meal. So, you know, we take our pictures. Okay, cool. We back at the table. We bobbing, laughing. We walk to the bathroom. We checking ourselves. We look in the mirror. Okay, cool. We back at the table. Everything is still a vibe. Now, here these people coming back with the pictures in like the little frames and stuff, and they showing this to us. And I am like, I don't like these pictures. For some reason, at that second in time, I did not like the pictures. But DC's like, oh, I like this. Like, I'm finna buy that. My mom's like, oh, I like this. I'm finna buy that. Julie's like, yeah, like, let me buy the pictures. Y'all, them pictures are like $20 a piece. Okay, go out. But I didn't like it, so I didn't spend my money on it. Which is crazy because later down the line, I ended up looking at the picture again. I was like, it's not an ugly picture. It's not a bad picture. I just don't know why I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. But now I actually kind of like it. Still, I don't know. I gotta look at it again to see if I still kind of like it. But after the fact, I did. Okay, anyway. So fast forward, it's time to get the bill. Everybody's looking at these prices and they're like, what? Oh, mind y'all, when everybody's ordering their drinks, Julie bought this drink that she did not really like that much. So she kind of wasted it, which is a waste for real because, again, they are super expensive here. They're very expensive. So anyway, everybody got their bill or whatever, and they look in, they was like, oh, $12 for some water. Oh, this for that. Oh, this for that. Oh, goodness. I didn't know this was that expensive. And I'm like, hey, like, did y'all not look at the menu I sent? Like, what were you really expecting? What did you honestly expect? What did you think was going on here? Like, for real. Be for real. Like, what did you think was going on here? Like, hello, somebody give me an answer because something's not clicking for me, Steven. It's not clicking at all. So anyway, eventually everybody get the bill situated and they paying their bill. I didn't have to pay for my own food. DC ended up paying for it. So thank you for that again. Yeah. So everybody paying for their own food or whatever. They split the bill. We pay. Okay, boom. So this is the night that we plan to go out. Right? We plan to go out. What happened while we're out could probably be its own story. So I'm not going to get too much into that. But I will give a brief rundown. So, okay. So after the restaurant, my mom and Julie was like, oh, we ain't going out with y'all. Like, y'all got that. We going to head back to the B&B. Gotta go. Gotta blast. Have a time. Okay? That's pretty much how that conversation went. So now we standing outside. We like just dancing. They twerking, playing that Shake That Ass song by Bosby and D-Lo again. That ass, baby. I love the way you bending over, twerking, baby. So everybody's like, why are we taking turns dancing to this song? I don't know. DC was the only guy there, so he kind of was just like, just chilling, watching the surroundings, or whatever it is that guys do. So they're like, it's your turn. So no, wait, it's Julie going. She's dancing on tree. She doing her 1-2, bow, 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 bow. And Sweet going, she do her little 1-2. And it was like, birthday girl, you go. So now I'm over there, so we got, why was we all taking turns dancing to this one part of the song? I don't know. But exactly like he said, when I did it, that ass perfect, baby. I love it. Yeah, shit moved just like water. Yep. Okay, y'all, let me stop. We ain't gonna get too much into that. And also, we took more pictures. We just took a lot of pictures, just so y'all know. We took more pictures. And honestly, some of those pictures were not cute. And when I look back on them now, I look back, I'm like, they're not that bad now. But at the time, I did not like a lot of those pictures that was taken. But anyway, so fast forward, we go to this one place. Sweet is not 21 yet, so that made it kind of difficult for us to get into the first place that we were trying to get into. So we were like, okay, cool. Like, we ain't gonna trip. Like, there's other places. Like, we can go find somewhere else to go. So then we end up pulling up to this one spot, right? We waiting in line, right? We waiting in line. And, we waiting in line. And we're just standing there because the line is long. We're like, dang, like, this line ain't moving. Like, what's going on? And then Sweet is just standing there and she looked real good. Sweet has a very nice body. She's very thick, very flat stomach, very perky, okay? Very cute, dark-skinned girl. Exactly that. She's not tall. She's not too short. She's very cute. Everything is just perfect on her body. And so she pisses me off when she be like, I need to lose weight. Bitch, no, you don't. Anyway, so she's very sweet. And she's standing there and this guy's like, hey, like, y'all trying to get in, like you know, what's up with you? So basically off her face card, because she's a very pretty girl, off her face card, the guy was messing with her. He liked what he saw. So he was like, hey, who you with? You and all your crew, follow me, like, let's go. So not only did we get in, not only did we skip the line, we got in free. So we was like, Julie, like, that face card is tea. Clock it. So, we hyping her up about her face card because it's tea. And so she was like, I can't believe that really just happened. I was like, girl, it's because that face card is tea. Again, don't make me tell you no more. Like, it's tea and you know it. You better act like you know. Act like you know hoe. I gotta stop saying hoe. Okay, so we in there. It's a nice, cooler vibe. Everybody's dancing. La, 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 la. They hyping me up. Birthday girl, go, go. I'm drinking, but I didn't think I was drunk. But when I look back on it, I was. I just didn't feel drunk. I didn't even feel tipsy. I don't know what was going on. So everybody's kind of separating. Julie's like, oh, I gotta go. Not Julie, Sweet's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. She come back telling how she was dancing with these random people in the bathroom line and this and that and that and this. And Julie doing her thing. I'm over here with DC. We dancing. Everything's going cool. It's smooth. It's a nice little vibe. It was a vibe all the time. Yeah. All right. So everything went cool. All right. Fast forward to the next day. Now this is where the beach comes in, right? So it's still morning time, whatever, right? It's still morning time, whatever, and everybody's like, hey, do you want to go to the beach or whatever? So everybody's like, yeah, we're just gonna go a little bit later. This is when my cousin from Miami, we're just gonna say my cousin for this video, and maybe we'll give her a name in another story time because I do have more stories for her. So for the sake of this video, her name is just gonna be my cousin. So this is when she comes into play, right? She's here. So I'm texting her. I'm like, hey, we're going to the beach at this time. This is what's going on. Woo, wada, 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 bada, bada, bop, bing, the boom, the bam, right? So everybody's like, okay, cool. Eventually, she finally makes it to the B&B. So everybody's getting dressed. Everybody has on their bathing suits. And we were just going to literally walk the strip that way, too, that was down there, go on the beach. And we did exactly that. Everything was going smooth. Everything was going pretty decent. But before, I can't remember if this happened before or after. Hold on. I think this might have happened before. This definitely happened before. So before the beach, yes, this happened before. So before the beach, we are like, me and Julie and my mom was like, oh, let's walk to the store. While we walked, I don't know, we had 2 cars in the driveway, but we just walked. So before the beach, we were like, let's walk to the store. We had to wait for my cousin to get there anyway. So we're walking, right? Everything's cool on the way there. We're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to the beach today and we can go back out again tonight and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. And then tomorrow, I'm telling them like the only other place that I wanted us to visit was this place called Bacon Bitch. I'm telling them that everything's a vibe. Right, so we didn't go to like no gas station or anything. We walked to Publix. We went to the Publix. I don't know why we chose the Publix, but we chose Publix. So we walked there, which was like a cool little 15-minute walk or so. Right, so we in Publix. We're not even there too long. We get what we need, and we heading back out. While we heading out of Publix, I noticed a mood shift in Julie. Because, like, we're getting raises and stuff, so, like, we can shave legs and stuff for the beach and, like, all that stuff. And she's not hyped like she was on the way here and the rest of the way there. And so now she's getting out, like, now we walking back or whatever. And I don't know, she was like, oh, I'm not going, this and that and that and this. She getting an attitude. And I'm kind of, like, taken aback. I'm like, well, you know, what's wrong? What's this and what's that? So I guess the night before, like, the food was too expensive. She didn't expect to spend whatever money she had left on that. And so she was kind of like upset about that. And she was like, I'm not doing nothing else. Like, I'm just ready to go home, or I'm ready to go. I want to swing on my pole. I want this. I want to go. Like, I'm irritated. I'm da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And my mom was like, well, okay, if you knew you was going to act like this, then why did you come? Basically, because you knew what she wanted to do. This is her birthday. This is her birthday trip. Like, why did you act like this? It was not clicking. So, Julie is like, da-da-da-da, this and that and this and that and that. And my mom, I'm not saying too much because I don't want to, like, I don't want my day ruined. I don't want my weekend ruined. My trip, I didn't want it ruined. So I'm just letting her go and I'm just letting her vent because, you know, shit, sometimes we all have our moments. I know I get bitchy sometimes too. So, like, you know, go ahead, girl, go out. So she's going off, oh, this and that and this, and I ain't doing this and I ain't doing that. Da 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 da, beating about the boom the bam. The whole 9 yards. And so now her and my mama kind of going at it, because my mom was like, why are you acting like this? And why are you that? Why are you this and that and this? If you already knew what was up and she been telling y'all for months alone, like, it's okay. Like, I'm just saying you don't got to carry on like that. And I'm like, okay, whatever the issue is, like, this is when I said something. I was like, whatever the issue is, like, don't worry. Like, I got you. Like, I bring extra money for a reason. And besides, I didn't even have to spend any of my money yet. Like, everybody's been kind of like picking up for me. So, like, they've been nice and courteous because it's my birthday, or I think that's the right word. Yeah. Anyway, so, they've been very generous, and, because it's my birthday. And I'm telling her, like, so I have more than enough money to spend. Besides, I didn't really spend too much on shopping or anything like that either. So, like, hey, like, I got you, whatever the situation is. Don't worry about it. Nobody ain't even got to know that I'm doing this for you. And she's just going off and off. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to let her come down. Maybe we just need to get back to the house, roll another one, let's smoke, and let's just chill and catch the vibe until my cousin get here and we leave for this damn beach, right? So we get to the house, right? Y'all think her attitude was gone? If you thought yes, you're wrong. So she kept going at it some more. And I'm still not saying too much, but she's going at it more.
Okay, so pause. So when we get back to the house and she started going at it, my mom is like, Julie, like, what's the problem? Why you still going at it? Like, I thought we deaded it. Like, you don't need to keep going on. Like, it's okay. Let's just stop. And she was like, no, because I know how this family is. And I know y'all going to talk about me. And I know this and I know that. And then she went on to talk about how she spent so much money on her light bill. Just a light bill, y'all. Literally.
I done did this. Before I came here, I spent $400 on my light bill, and this and that and this, and that, and da. And I'm like, Julie, whoa, like, girl, I got a car note, I have a light bill, I have water bill, I have rent. Honey, like, I have way more bills. I got a car insurance, all that. Like, and all you have is a light bill. Okay, and you're tripping over $400 on a light bill when I had to drop more than that to get here. Not only that, I paid the most money on this B&B, and this is like that. And not only that, I'm offering to pay for you, to literally give you the money, and nobody even has to know. And she's going off. And so eventually I snap a little bit, not too much, because like I'm saying, like, this is my cousin. I love her, and I just didn't want no beef. Like, I ain't want no beef. So, and again, it's my birthday weekend. I wanted it to be cool and sweet. And she was like, we already done went out and ate for your birthday, this and that, your birthday passed, whatever. I spent all this money and this, and I spent these $400 on this light bill, and I and I spent money on that food that wasn't even good. I wasted money on a drink that wasn't even good, and this and that and this. And my mom's like, but did you not, like, so now it's kind of like a little bit of arguing and stuff. And eventually everybody, they were like, hey, calm down, whatever. Like, we ain't finna do all that. And by that point, I wasn't even yelling or arguing. Like,
okay, hold on, pause again, because I need to let this be known. The whole time while she's selling out, I didn't really argue back with her for real. I was more so trying to reason with her. And my mom was like, yo, Tay, like, stop. Like, you don't even got to do all that. Like, she don't want to hear it. Like, just cut it out. Like, it's not even worth it no more at this point, basically what she was saying.
It didn't get too heated, but it kind of was me. I wasn't even mad. I was more so blown away, because it's like, girl, like, when have I ever gave you the vibes that I will not look out for you? So I think I was more so hurt, because I really felt like, dang, like, you really think, like, I know your situation. I know what you got going on. In my mind, I already knew to bring extra money. Like, you know what I mean? Do you really think that I would bring you down here and, like, just shit on you? Like, no. Like, girl, if we gonna eat, we finna eat together. Like, whatever we do, you gonna do. Like, I'm not finna leave you out. Oh, and mind y'all, she didn't, whenever we went to the pancake place, IHOP or Denny's, she didn't order anything. And I guess she was trying to budget. And I was trying to say, hey, I can look out for you. It's cool. But she ain't want nothing. And I ain't really, And looking back now, how the hell were you finna get a tattoo? Because those tattoo shop definitely was like, oh, it's like $120 minimum. It's $100 minimum, even for a tattoo this big. So what were you planning on doing? If, let's say I didn't have extra money and I wasn't gonna look out, or you know, like what were you planning on doing? Because I really want to know. Anyway, so I was more so taken aback. I was more so hurt. I was disappointed because I was like, how could you sit here and think that I would leave you out and do some messed up shit like that, like bring you down here to shit on you and just have you looking stupid? Like, again, nobody would have to know. All you have to do is pull me to the side and I got you. But she didn't do that. So, you know, she was mad. She was mad. So at that point, she's looking for her. I'm gonna block that out. She's looking for her Mary Jane, because I don't know if I can say the other word for it. She's looking for her Mary Jane, this and that, that and this, right? And she's like, oh, I know Sweet better not have took my shit, this and that and this. And mind you, I'm not around her when she's seeing this part. I'm getting ready or whatever, and that and this and this and that. And my mom was like, that girl ain't gotta steal. Like, she got her own. And even if she didn't, she could have had it with, she could have smoked some of me in DC. No questions asked, baby. You ain't even gotta pay a penny. That's just how we was rocking. You feel me? That's just the type of person that I am. Like, it's not that deep. Like, we could literally get some more. Like, we had a lot. Allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. So, you know, it's like, what's really going on? Like, y'all sleeping in the same room. She's on top bunk or the bottom. I don't even know who had the top or who had the bottom bunk. But y'all sleeping in the same room or whatever like that. This girl ain't touch none of your other stuff now. So now all of a sudden, because you're mad, she's touching your stuff. Like, let's be for real. BFFR. Okay? So, so eventually my cousin ended up making it there. We all leaving for the beach. My cousin get in the car with us, and Julie gets into the car with my mom and her mom, and we all go to the beach. You know, we walk in the little area, whatever. We all get kind of split up a little bit because my cousin, not Julie, but the other cousin that I didn't give a name yet, she goes inside of the store. Sweet is inside the store with her. I'm walking with DC. I'm like, I'm hungry. Like, you know, my mood is back up because we in the car. We put it in rotation. Y'all know that song? No, I ain't gonna sing it. But we put it in rotation. We put it in rotation and we're going. So everybody's happy. We, like I said, we had the music going. We was on Boss Man D-Lo heavy. Bitch, I'm big za. Stand on straight business. You hear me? So yeah, we was in the thing shit thing, and we lane switching. We in the car, we doing all that, singing all that, whatever, literally doing it. While we was playing these people streets like this, I don't know. I wasn't a driver. I was just a passenger princess for real, and I was just going with vibes. It was my birthday, and I was trying to live my life. Okay, damn, I said it. Shit. I'm sorry, y'all, the cuss words. I gotta stop cursing. Y'all, I'm really trying to learn to stop cursing, but it's kind of hard. So anyway, you know, it's a cooler time. Everybody's out there. We spent so long out there. We went by the beach. We going inside these stores. My cousin, not Julie, but the other cousin who don't need no name just yet. We go inside this one store. She ended up buying another cover up because she was like, oh, it just looks so much better with my bathing suit, what she had on. Well, she looks good too. Her body's banging in a straight tee. Exactly that, girl. You know, you sizzling hot. She is. She very is. She's a really, really pretty dark-skinned girl too. I love dark-skinned girls. They're like so beautiful. How can people hate them? Anyway, so, you know, it's a straight vibe. We spent so long there, and then eventually so before we even do that, Julie and my mom and Julie's mom, they end up leaving because they were like, oh, we're ready to go. Julie ready to go, and this and that and this. So we just gonna stop by the store and we're gonna go back to the house. So I guess she went and stopped by the store. She ended up buying some stuff and making rotel, whatever it is that they did back at the Airbnb while we were still out doing our thing. And then eventually we finish up. We get ready to go back to the B&B. You know, they already there, so we get back there. We see that she cooked or whatever or whatnot. Nobody really cares or whatever. So we getting ready to go to we're getting ready to go out again. And so we go out again. This time, my outfit, I kind of didn't really like it too much. But at this time, I'm still kind of trying to find myself in my style. So I was testing out different stuff. Like, I'm not going to say my outfit was terrible, but it definitely, looking back, did not give what I wanted it to give. And at that time, I definitely knew that. But when I look back too, it still wasn't that bad. But I'm not gonna say I was a ratchet or a hot mess or anything like that. That's not what it was, but it definitely didn't give like how I wanted it to give. So, you know, we having a good time again. It's me, it's Sweet, it's my cousin, the one that don't need no name, and it's DC Young Fly, Julie, my mom, and Julie's mom. They're back at the house doing whatever it is that they doing. Julie's still complaining, going off, talking about how somebody finna come get her. She's ready to go home. Almost, let's say, okay, this is how she would talk, and it's so funny because I'm like, she has a cute voice, so like it's just funny. Okay, so let's give him a name. We're just gonna say Broward because I don't want to say his name. She'll be like, Broward, I'm ready. Like, come get me. Because I really wanted to say dude real name, but that would give away too much information, I feel like, if you know her. But so I mean, yeah. I just looking back on it, it's just like wow. Wow. Anyway. So, you know, that night out was a cooler vibe. It was a cool vibe. I think it definitely was a better night out than the first night on my actual birthday. Not too much to complain about. You know, everything went good. I have videos. Oh my gosh, I was sitting on the chair and I was sitting on the chair and the thing, you know, I'm just sitting looking and whatever. Anyway, so not Julie, she wasn't there. Sweet had her leg up and she's like bouncing that thing on my head and I'm like, yeah, just letting her do it. Like twerking like on the top of my head, like in the middle of the club. And I'm like, yeah, like it was so much fun. You know, I'm dancing, everybody's dancing. It's just a cool vibe, okay? It also was still kind of a little awkward because I was still kind of just peeping the space, but I don't really care. When I go out, I'm a dance. I'm having a good time, and you got to know that, okay? You need to know. I'm not one of them that's gonna sit on the sidelines. I want to get on the floor and I want to fuck it up too. If I could do a headstand, I'd do that too. Backflip, cartwheel into a split, twerking on a tree if I could. That would be me, because I like to have a time when I hang out. You feel me? I don't go out to just stand there. Like, if we going out, we're going to get our drinks and we're going to dance and we're going to go home. We're going to get some tacos too. Because I love a good taco after a night out. But anyway, so yeah, that night was cool. Okay, fast forward to the next day. I'm like, okay, this is the day that I had the brunch planned. Like, who's all coming to the brunch? Julie's still not fucking with it. She's mad. So I'm like, okay, cool. I guess we can go without her. And my mom was like, I'm not even going to worry about it. She was like, it's okay. Like, you can just bring my food back. You and DC just go. Sweet was in the bed because for some reason, there was something wrong with this B&B. And I really should have refunded or complained and got my money back or something. But I just let it go because I digress. Like, we stayed here, whatever. So I was like, I guess we still kind of got the money's worth. But anyway, mind you, we had one more day. We had one more night and one more day here. So this would have been the last night and then tomorrow would have been the last day. So mind you, because Julie wanted to go home, everybody else was getting ready to leave or whatever. So we should have never cut the trip short just because she wanted to go. But by this point too, there was other things which maybe if I give a part 2 of the story, which I don't think that it needs a part 2, but I just feel like that's the other things that happen is kind of not my place to say. So I'll just say it like that. So my mom was kind of like, okay, you can just bring me the food back and just bring me the food back and just tell me what's on the menu and bring it back. So me and DC, we go up in there. It's a very nice vibe. The place is nice. The music is playing. They hi bitch, da 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 da. It's called Bacon Bitch. Like that's, so they say bitch after like every sentence. So please don't be, if you ever go there, I do recommend. It's like a nice vibe. And so the food was great. Our drinks were, the drinks were great. We did get them version. These little frozen drinks, we did get version because again, it was kind of early in the morning. And everybody was like, at this point, the energy was so thrown off. Like, I was like, you know what? We ain't even got to do this. Like, when we came back from the Bacon Bitch place, I was like, we ain't even got to do this. We can just go. Like, let's just go. So Sweet's still in the bed because she's not feeling good for whatever reason. I think it was their room, the ventilation in their room they had. I mean, I don't know. Something back there had them feeling off. They were not feeling good at all. It had them feeling all queasy and all kind of ways. And so And she was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm trying to get up, but I'm just so sick. And I was like, you know what? It's okay. We're just about to go home because Julie already, like, we're just going to leave early, okay? Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to do. Like, the energy is so bad. We got these two people complaining about money. So I was like, sweet, they complain about money. So me and DC was like, you know what, let's just go home. Me, DC, and my mom decided let's just go home because these two are complaining about money. And it's not like I would have let them be hungry or anything like that. And let's say I didn't have enough money to buy them stuff at that restaurant. I could have went to Publix or Walmart or Dixie something, and I could have got something for us to cook and ordered a pizza, at least something. Little Caesars exists. It's $5 for a pizza. Somehow, some way, I was gonna feed y'all. But you know, they was complaining. Like, I wasn't never gonna leave them out. That was never the plan. That was never the intention. Like, so for them to act like that, for her to act like that, really, 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 really blew me. Like, baffled, mind blowing. You feel me? Like, I was really taken aback because, like, what's really going on? So, you know, y'all, I feel like my lighting is going out, but you know, I'm just come up a little bit. So, you know, like, I was like, we just gonna go home. We just gonna wrap it up and we just gonna call it a night because I don't really know what else to do. I don't really know what else to say. Like, I don't really know what else is going on. Like, we just gonna go. And my mom is like, oh, well, if you leaving early, if you leaving early too, because they were just gonna leave. And it was like, but if y'all leaving too, you might as well text this man, get the money back for this day, for this night that you didn't stay, or whatever, because like you can't just let that go. And I'm like, okay, sure. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm not even about to try and fight that because at this point, I'm over it. I'm so irritated. I did my best to put everything that bothered me to the side, especially with them knowing how I am about planning stuff ahead of time, like, and things, and especially with them knowing how I am about planning things ahead of time, and especially with them knowing that I am a person that will get emotional when things don't go my way, when I'm planning something and I want it to go a certain way and it doesn't go that way. Like, I will literally flip shit. Like, I would be crying, like, like boo-hoo cry. So it's insane. So I was just kind of baffled, and I'm in a car and I'm singing these songs hard as F. I'm in the car singing these songs hard as F, and I'm like, yo, like, I kept turning the music down to talk to them. I'm like, I cannot believe she did this to me. Like, what? Like, why are we even leaving this early? Like, what? I know it was me who was like, let's go, because energy was off. It was just so off. Like, it ruined it for me. Like, I really was like, I'm done. Like, and I'm not even trying to bash her or anything like that, but I was just kind of like, I'm done. I'm ready to go home. Like, I just could not understand. And honestly, I was really hurt. I was just hurt. And I kept telling DC, like, I'm just so hurt that she would even think that I would put her in that kind of position. Like, I know she don't work. I know she don't got this. I know her situation, so I knew to bring extra money. Like, I knew. That's why I planned ahead of time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it just really, really baffled me. And I never asked for any money back. And even if I do say pay me back and I don't get paid back, I don't pressure it. I still continue to give. And that's the problem that I have with people these days. And I really need to learn to say no. And I realize that about myself. And I really need to learn to stop being so generous and whatever. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, so that's going to wrap up my little trip to Miami. Now, don't go nowhere if you don't have money. And if you know you don't have money and you with somebody who's willing to look out for you, be nice to them. Be mindful. If that person is offering to pay, take them up on it, and you can show your kindness and appreciation another way. If they don't ask you to pay that money back, there's so many other ways that you could show that, hey, I'm grateful that you did this. I'm like, thank you so much. There's so many ways that you can be like, thank you. Like, not everybody is going to leave you hanging, okay? Like, if they invite you somewhere and they know your situation and you don't have much, make sure you let that be known ahead of time. Even if they already know, even if you feel like they already know, just let it be known. Like, especially if you see they trying to work with you and they doing this and they doing that and they telling you, hey, this is what's going on. Like, let it be known, okay? Because you just never know what that person might do for you or might not do for you. Like, you don't have to sit here. It doesn't have to go it didn't have to go the way that it did if she had just calmed down for a second and realized like, hey, I got your back. That's basically what I was trying to tell her. The moral of the story is like, girl, I have your back and like, don't worry. But anyway, that's it. That's the end of this video. That's the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Share this video with a friend who can share with a friend who can share with a family member, a aunt, a uncle, a sister, a brother, a cat, a dog, a mouse, a rat, whoever, okay? If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and drop a banana in the comments, drop a pink heart, drop a rainbow, drop a fast car, vroom, vroom, something. Drop something in the comments so that I know what you made to the end of the video. Again, if you like, comment, share, subscribe. I can't stress it enough. We got to get to 500. And then we got a new goal after that. But the first goal, we got to reach that 500. Y'all stop playing with me. Like, is y'all not rocking with me? Like, am I not good enough? Is this not what you want? No, I'm just kidding. That's it for this video, Keyyy. I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.